Yeah, baby. Yeah. I like it. 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 Thursday is here. Mm. Yeah, man. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it, right? Gotta love it. Here we are. Whew. It's a whole lot better. I tell you what, it's nice and cozy and warm down here. All right, man. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. And y'all know who y'all looking at. Voila. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to another episode of Club Pizzle. I'm, of course, your host, Don P. Pizzle, Pie God. Don't call me Big Cuz. Thank you guys out there for your continued support of this podcast. Thank you guys out there for your continued support of this platform. While y'all are in a support mood, I need y'all to like, I need y'all to share, I need y'all to comment, I need y'all to do all of those things, man. Feedback is encouraged. While y'all are still in that support mood, here y'all go. Bam. What I need for y'all to do is another, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all can see it. I need y'all to go to clevelandmagazine.com and put in my name, put in Club Pizzle as a nominee for Best Radio / Podcast. I didn't get the scene. I didn't take the Scene Magazine Award home, but I would like to take this Cleveland Magazine Award home. Please, like, if y'all can, just go to it. Just register y'all emails and go down to radio / podcast, Best Radio / Podcast, and write in Club Pizzle. And y'all can do that every day, once a day, until July the 15th. I think I don't have. I don't have another one of these with y'all. So that ends like Wednesday or something like that. But yeah, man, I need y'all to do that for a brother. I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all know how I am about these awards and stuff. I'll be wanting them. Everybody tell me that I don't need them, but I know what I want. I know, I got a pretty nice basement down here. The only thing that's missing is I need some stuff hanging up on the wall. Like, that's real talk. What else do we have? Before we get to it, I got some things to talk about today. Y'all know the motto, we here for a good time and not a long time. This Saturday, I need y'all to pop out to Chef Carolyn's Exotic Cuisines because Battleground Performance League Season 4, Episode 2, we are in the building. And we are also going to be celebrating the birthday of the one and only, the man himself, Mr. Shredder. It's his birthday. It's the Shredder Bash on top of the tournament. You know what I'm saying? As y'all know, we are crowning the new champion. Hefe Trap could not make it to this. He couldn't make it Saturday. He has previous obligations, so he won't be in the building. So this is an open tournament. So win the tournament, win the championship, and got to deal with Hefe Trap when he come back. Slated to perform or slated to compete. Sorry. Andrew versus Drew B. J November, Jumpman Sosa, T Vibes, Big Millie, MDN, Jado, Bree Trappy, and Illustrious are the 8 competitors. It should be a damn good battleground. Shredder Bash, come out, man. I'm going to be in the building. If y'all in the building, don't be afraid to come over and tell me hello. I'm friendly. Like, don't let what people say about me get to y'all. I am a pretty friendly guy. All y'all got to do is come and speak to me, and everything is everything. And we gonna toast it up and we gonna party for my guy, Mr. Shredder, man. Once again, Battleground Performance League this Saturday. Shredder Bash. What's he doing? Get it. Shredder Bash. What's going down, man? Battleground Performance League, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes. Now, let's get to it. Because y'all know the motto. Again, we are here for a good time in a long time. So, as I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about this week, and I make sure I got my phone handy with me this week because as I was recording last week, the Jaylen Brown trade went down. So just in case, I got my phone around so I can just go into what I need to go into in real time. If whatever happens with Brian happens, I'll talk about that in a minute. But first things first, let's get to this, man. Yeah, that boy did it. Come on with it. Here we go. Yeah. Read it and weep. Everybody out there. Fans or so-called fans, the national media out there. I don't have time to call everybody out by name because, again, I'm trying to get in and get out. It's kind of hot down here, and these lights got me down here sweating to the oldies. As y'all can see it, Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland Cavaliers guard Donovan Mitchell, has signed a 4-year, $273 million extension to remain with the Cleveland Cavaliers through the prime and past the prime of his career. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear those hand claps, but I gotta find, where is my sound effects at? I need some hand claps. I need some foot stomps. I need a little bit of everything going on over here. I don't know if they're going to pop up in there, but we going to play them. They probably not playing. It don't matter. But we going to give that man a round of applause for staying here and saying, I want to be here. He's been saying he wants to be here. And for whatever reason, nobody in the media believes him. All of these guys, all of these basketball guys, all of these so-called experts, all of these talking heads have been saying since he landed here, since he got traded here 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Oh, he's not going to be in Cleveland long. He's going to end up in New York. He's never going to sign an extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not only has he signed one extension, he has signed 2 extensions. So piss off all of y'all out there who didn't believe. Now, this is my issue with a lot of the fans, the people out there. They're still never going to fully embrace him as much as this man has embraced this city since he touched down. The man is an admitted Cleveland Cavaliers fan from way back in 2003. He got pictures of young Donovan Mitchell with a Cavs LeBron jersey on. He got here. He immediately he just got here and just made himself a part of the city. He was pulling up to high school basketball games. He was just pulling up everywhere. He's looking for date ideas for him and his lovely fiancee, Coco Jones. Like, the man is Cleveland through and through. He's representing Cleveland more than a lot of people here that I know who claim they are so Cleveland and claim that they love Cleveland. So the flack and the mess that I hear from some people, it's not a lot of people, but it's some people. I've sat next to a few people at a few Cavs games last year and hear them talking bad about Donovan and saying that he's not coming back or that he's going to leave the first chance he gets. Well, he's had 2 chances to leave, and he ain't left yet. This man has done nothing but give his all since he got here. He's been playing at an all-NBA level, which means he's one of the top 10 players in this league. He should be he's top 10. We just don't say that. He's top 10. Also, another thing to point out about this, he left a lot of money on the table. He left about 80 M's on the table because if he would have declined to sign it this summer, he could have signed next summer for an extra year and an extra 80 million. So that should tell y'all everything y'all should know about Donovan Mitchell. The fact that he turned down that bread and just sign this extension. So he's here for the long term. He's committed to the Cavs. The Cavaliers are committed to him. Now, it's up to Kobe Altman and this front office to see and to continue to build around Donovan Mitchell. Now, they got to the conference finals last season. Cool. Now you have to keep this thing going. You have to keep building this thing. Evan Mobley is another guy who got paid. Jared Allen's $28 million contract here. And then you have the whole James Harden situation. Now, the big question, are the Cleveland Cavaliers under the second apron? As of right now, they aren't. And the reason that they aren't is because James Harden's $42 million option that he opted out of and has yet to sign his deal because, they're trying to, they're on to something here. He's holding off on signing this deal. It's agreed upon, but he's not signing it. And it's all dependent on LeBron James. And I'm going to get to that in a second. Once he signs his deal, whatever it is, it's going to be significantly less than the 42 per year. Maybe in the, I'll say anywhere between 28 and 35. That gets them under the second apron. And that gives them room to replace the guys on the roster that they've let go. It gives you room to replace Dean Wade and Keon Ellis and Larry Nance Jr. It gives you room to replace those three guys once Harden signs that deal. I mentioned Thomas Bryant signed last week. But again, this whole second apron business, and again, this is to get. You gotta think, man. Everybody wants Kobe Altman just to do stuff. And he's not doing that. The guys that he want, he know who he want. They aren't signed yet. So I think everybody should just relax here. I still don't see a scenario where James Harden doesn't resign here. If he doesn't resign here, you just freed up a whole bunch of money. Now, what's out there? Nothing. LeBron James, Jonathan Kuminga, DeMar DeRozan. Those are the guys that are out there that are on the radar. I wouldn't mind. Hell, if they can get all three of them, but I'll get to that. Apparently they are looking for trade partners to trade either Max Strus or Dennis Schroeder or both, which could free up another $31 million in cap space. That's interesting, but I don't think both of those guys are going to go. It's going to be one or the other. It's going to be Strus or it's going to be Schroeder. Now, what they'll get in return, maybe some picks. Maybe, yes, it's some second-round picks. Maybe a lower salary player. I don't even have teams in mind of who they'll trade with. Unless the sign and trade with Jonathan Kuminga, which that is still on my radar. You can't sign and trade Jonathan Kuminga and you can get Strus. You can trade one or the other for him. Both will probably sweeten the pot into getting Kuminga more money, if you ask me. But that's another possibility. Kuminga is indeed on the Cavaliers' radar, as well as DeMar DeRozan. They're both on that radar. Now, if LeBron makes his decision to not come back here, getting Kuminga and DeRozan on this roster, I'm not mad at that. I'm not opposed to that. Not at all. Not in the least bit. Because with Kuminga, you have your young wing, tall wing that plays a little bit of defense. His jump shot failed him a little bit last year, but he can shoot the J. He's a decent defender. He's a decent enough defender where he won't get what happened to James Harden. He won't get Brunson Burner. And you also replace that void in the starting lineup that Dean Wade leaves. Like, know it or not, losing Dean Wade, your team got smaller. Your team shrank. Dean Wade was a legit 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" guy. You lose him, like, your team shrinks. Jalen Tyson 6'7". Naquan Tomlin is 6'9", but we don't quite know if Naquan Tomlin is ready just yet. Thomas Bryant will be power forward center guy, but as far as your other wings go, you have Max Strus, who's 6'5" on a good day. You have Tyrese Proctor, who may or may not be ready just yet. I feel like I'm leaving somebody else. Sam Merrill is a guard. Like, Sam, he gets down and dirty on defense. You know, Sammy is Sammy. By the way, Sam Merrill is my new main man on this Cavaliers roster since my main man, Dean Wade, is gone. So Sammy Merrill, I'm going to always pick somebody from that went from the Charge and made their way to the Cavs as my main man on this team. Just know that. Just know that and rock with that. And you get DeMar DeRozan, who is a veteran who has been in this league for a while. I think he's going on what? 16 years. Him and James Harden are California kids. You add another California kid. Evan Mobley's a California kid. You know, he's a veteran guy. He plays D. Like, we know his midi is going to get working. So getting DeMar DeRozan in a Cleveland Cavaliers uniform, I say, like, if you're chasing LeBron, cool, but also make sure you lock up either DeRozan or Kuminga. Hell, if you can lock up both of them and still find a way to get LeBron and just build Kobe Altman a damn statue. Now, as far as LeBron James goes, no decision has been made yet. He's still, for all we, like, if y'all been following Bron on socials, y'all know what he's been doing. That man has been on the golf course and in the gym, so he is working out and ready to come back to play season number 24. It's just a matter of where he's going to play. Now, him and Rich Paul are playing the game here. And it's funny that a 41-year-old man going into his 24th year, as a free agent, is still garnering this much attention. You have 3 teams in play. And it might be a surprise team somewhere out there. It might be a team that come out of nowhere. I don't know who the hell it could be. But Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, and the Philadelphia 76ers are in play. Now, this little game that Rich Paul is playing, I kind of like this game. It's hilarious to me. I got a podcast, and I'm the best agent in the world. And I got the man here. I work for the man. So now what I can do with my podcast is I can filter things out through my podcast. And I may be wrong about this. And if anybody's close to Rich that's watching this, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong or not. I feel like Brian is feeding him information to go back and say on this pod. Or they're putting their heads together like, all right, you should say this, you should say this, you should say this. That's how I feel. As I'm watching my phone just to make sure nothing happens. But this is interesting. He just had Bob Myers on his pod this past week. And just talking. It's like, all right, that's cool. It is what it is, man. Pat Riley damn sure ain't gonna get on no pod. I don't think Kobe Altman would get on the pod, but Randy Weems would. Brandon Weems. Is it Brandon or Randy Weems? Weems. His guy who works with the Cavs. I should know this. I think this whole thing is going to end over the next few days. And he's going to make his announcement and decision either on Rich Paul's show or he's recording an episode of Mind the Game. He's gonna do it like that. They made a whole thing. Oh, Draymond Green, him and Draymond Green are hanging out, blah, blah, blah. Man, they was talking about undisclosed location. Undisclosed location, my ass. Them two N-words was hanging out in Bath Township at Bron's house. I don't want to hear all that undisclosed location mess. And hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. If we can bring in Bron and also bring in Draymond Green at the vet minimum, I say count me in. We know what Draymond is going to bring on the defensive end. He's going to bring that extra little oomph that the Cavs don't have up front. Y'all say that the Cleveland Cavaliers are soft, right? Bringing a guy like Draymond Green in changes that. Because he's going to be the goon. Go get him. Go put a hard foul in there. Hit him. Do this. So you get Bron, who's known for triple doubles and everything else, and Mr. Triple Single himself, Draymond Green. I say do it. I say make it happen if you can make that happen. But Bron is going to stretch this thing out. I've heard earlier today that and this is how you know you are that dude. And this is how you know these teams really want him. He has them. He's not taking any meetings, in-person meetings with anybody. Not Cleveland, not Miami, not Philadelphia. No in-person meetings at all whatsoever. However, this dude has them, I guess he has them pitching via voice note. That's how you know he the man. Because who the hell else got that kind of juice? And you know Mike Gansey and Kobe Altman and Pat Riley. Well, this might be the thing that tapped Pat Riley out. Because sometimes, I don't think Pat Riley owned a smartphone. And if he owned a smartphone, he probably don't know how to do nothing but text and call people on the damn thing. I don't even think Pat Riley got an iPhone. He might be an Android dude. And that's no joke. That's not being funny and telling jokes about Android people because I'm an Android dude. I'm a Samsung guy myself. Pat Riley might be a Samsung dude. He might not give nothing about that. So he might tap out. Hey, how the hell do you record a voice note? Pat Riley is 96 years old. I don't think he's sending a voice note. So he might be out. He might be going after DeRozan. And maybe looking to bring in Drew Holiday down there because they're in desperate need of a point guard. Otherwise, Davion Mitchell is going to be running the show. And there's no knock against Davion Mitchell. He's no Drew Holiday. But I can see Cleveland and Philly sending these voice notes. I would love to hear these voice notes. I know Rich Paul is not going to leak them because Rich ain't going he ain't cut like that. He from St. Clair, but he ain't cut like that. I I want to hear what I want to hear. I just want to hear these things. This man got these teams sending voice notes. If that ain't power, if that ain't juice, if that ain't him, if that ain't goat-ish, I don't know what is. The Cleveland Cavaliers Summer League kicks off tomorrow. At 4:30 against the Indiana Pacers at Cox Pavilion. They follow that up Sunday. They go to Thomas and Mack, take on the Pistons. And then Monday and Wednesday, they are back at Cox Pavilion against the Heat and the Pelicans, respectively. Summer League is currently on. There is a game tonight. AJ DeBonza's debut tonight. Darren Peterson at the California Summer League went off. Cam Boozer had a pretty damn good showing. So, I'm excited about those guys, but I also want to see what this roster is going to do. This is the Cavaliers roster. Or is it? Yeah, it is. I want to see Malik Thomas. I want to see Tristan again another year. Because from what I've seen and what I watched and what I heard about him from the G League, like he tore it up. Naquan Tomlin is back out there. Malachi Brannahan is another guy that I do want to get a glimpse of, and I do want to see. There it is for y'all. Ernest Uday Jr. is a big. We got to see what he's going to do. But let me just run through it. Riley Minix, Malik Thomas, Tristan Ernarra, Naquan Tomlin, Jackson Robinson is another guy that I'm excited for. Dane Goodwin, Malachi Brannahan, Ernest Uday Jr., Xavier Lee. I'm excited about him. Rashawn Agee, Trevon Spillers, Ian Martinez, and Sean East. The Cleveland Cavaliers Summer League team is going to be coached by Andrew Olson. But I am excited to see what this team is going to bring. Let's see what they do and see if they're as special as the G League team, as the Summer League team that won the championship. Yes, I do have the shirt. So, I'm that much of a fan. My thing is rugby, man. Seriously, with the Cavs and Summer League and all of that stuff. Hell, if I could get a ring, I would have one. I mean, that's real talk. But again, Summer League really is your future. It's your young guys. Noticeably absent from this list is Tyrese Proctor. He is with the Australian national team as they are trying to qualify for the FIBA World Cup, not to be confused with FIFA. FIBA. The Basketball World Cup, which is coming up, I believe, next year or the year after next or something like that. The qualifiers and that stuff is currently going on. I've been keeping up with it a little bit, but I haven't been able to watch games. It's just been one of those weeks, and I gotta find it, gotta see all right, do I gotta pay for this, or it's that kind of deal with that. But Summer League has kicked off. The California Classic League kicked off. And now we are there in Las Vegas. One of these years, I'm going to go to Vegas, and I'm going to be doing Club Pizzle live from Vegas at Summer League. I'm going to have to see what I can do there. But yes, it's just to see what these young guys do, man. Let's put this roster up one more again for y'all. Just to see these guys. Just take a look at these guys, man. Malik Thomas, the rookie. Again, Jackson Robinson is another young guy. Malachi Brannahan, he's a local kid, so it's dope to get those guys. Tristan is another local played at Cleveland State, but it's going to be interesting to watch these guys. There's no. You're not going to be oh, this guy's going to be the greatest of all time when he it's just to see these guys. But my eye is going to really be on Thomas, Naquan, Jackson Robinson, and Tristan. Like those, and and Uday. Like those are the guys that I'm gonna have my close eye on and um see what they look like. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like y'all just don't understand how much I am like a basketball like guy. All right, moving on to football. Let's go here, man. Let's check it out as y'all can see it. This is something that I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I did quarterbacks, I did running backs, I did wide receivers. I left the tight ends out, and I deeply apologize. I'll double back, or I'll come back. I'll do a full like training camp thing, and I'll double back, and I'll bring those guys back. But let's get to the offensive line. As I stated, and as I said, after the draft and after free agency, after all of the smoke cleared, Andrew Berry went meat shopping, as you can see. Gone are Wyatt Tellers, Joe Patonio retired, Jack Conklin is gone, Ethan Postage is not here. But here it is, right here, the new offensive line. The projected start five, and this is projected. This is going into training camp. You got your rookie draft pick, Spencer Fano, starting at the left tackle. Zion Johnson at left guard. Elton Jenkins at center. Tevin Jenkins at right guard. And Titus Howard at right tackle. It's going to be, like, you got Zach Zinter there. DeJuan Jones is still around. Austin Barber, Luke Whippler. I said Zach Zinter. Like, it's interesting because you have your best five at the positions that they need to be at. They rebuilt it. They rebuilt this line. It's younger and more athletic. They really made the investment at tackle on both the left and the right hand side with Fano, drafting Fano and getting Titus Howard. The veteran interior additions with Zion and the Jenkins boys. Yeah, Jenkins, Jankins. It's not GE. Yeah, you know how we do. I think this is the most important part of this whole thing here. Of every position group with the Cleveland Browns, the offensive line is the most important. As y'all can see how bad the Browns' offensive line was over the past couple of years, where they couldn't protect the quarterback, where your quarterbacks kept going down, while they went through 50-11 quarterbacks over the past couple of seasons, and either that Kevin Stefanski not being able to make up his damn mind. Now, with this offensive line, if the chemistry is there with those guys, I honestly don't think it matters who starts at quarterback, whether it's Watson or whether it's Sanders. I don't think it matters. And I'm phony, so I'm going to say Shedeur is going to take it. I still feel like Deshaun Watson is going to start training camp as QB1. I still feel like Deshaun Watson is going to start preseason game number 1. I'm 50-50 on that. I'm 100% that he's going to start day 1, snap 1, under center. I'm about 50-50 at him starting the first game. I'm phony. I don't care. I told y'all. This thing is fluid. I think, as of right now, I think Shedeur Sanders is going to end up beating him out and starting week 1, game 1, snap 1 in Jacksonville as QB1. Shedeur Sanders is going to be starting. and you got Deshaun as insurance. Also, the Cleveland Browns, they got like 80-something million dollars, some kind of money back from the whole Deshaun Watson thing. Like it's, some money is spread out over some years, which is cool. Like I don't know what, I didn't get to read the whole thing, but I just know that's something that they got. I'm trying to think of what else with the Browns. I think that's it because I don't want to sit here and talk about Deshaun versus Shador just yet. Because I know that's going to be the talk of the opening of training camp. I know that's going to be the talk of the season, especially if Deshaun Watson wins the QB battle. That's just what it is. Next week I am gonna cover the defensive line again, man. Andrew Berry went meat shopping and he got everything. That boy went and got hamburger meat. That boy went and got brisket. He got shoulder. He got pork roast. He got flank steak. He got any cut of beef that you can think of. Andrew Berry went out and did that. And shout out to him and kudos to him for doing that. I got a funny theory about Andrew Berry and Kobe Altman. I think they be calling each other on the phone and doing stuff and be talking trash to each other. That's just something I feel like they do. I can hear Andrew, yeah, you see what I did. You see what I got from Miles Garrett. Yeah. Oh, Miles Garrett, yeah, you traded Miles Garrett? Well, you traded Miles Garrett. Now watch me kill LeBron James back. Oh, this is what you gonna do. Look who I drafted. Look who I drafted. I feel like those two have a relationship that we don't know about amongst like general managers and head of operations. I mean, I really, really feel like that. Like it's a funny thing. And I promise y'all, if I am at Cavs Media Day this year, I'm gonna ask Kobe. I'm gonna ask, like, man, between me and you, do you and Andrew Berry, like, do you two guys have a relationship? Do you guys have conversations about moves y'all made? Like, and do y'all call and talk trash to each other? Like, that's some stuff that I really want to know. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Once again, make sure you guys pull up to Chef Carolyn's Exotic Cuisines this Saturday, man. Meets the Shredder Bash, and also Battleground Performance League Season 4, Episode 2. Andrew versus Drew B. J November, Jumpman Sosa, T Vibes, Big Millie, MDN Jado, Bree Trappy, and Illustrious are your competitors. One of those 8 competitors is going home with the championship belt. Make sure y'all tune in next week, man. I am going to, hopefully this LeBron thing is resolved. If it's resolved before next Wednesday, I am going to go on next Wednesday. By the way, I have something that I have to go to that I'll speak about in a second. But yeah, I'll be on next Wednesday. If this thing happens before next Wednesday, I will be doing an emergency pod of Brian coming home. Or going back to Miami or going to Philadelphia or wherever he's going to go. Like, I'm just stay tuned. I'm going to have that covered. I also might have some good news about this show. I'll leave it at that. And lastly, I want to dedicate this show to a friend of mine that I lost this past Sunday. A childhood friend of mine, somebody that I've known for my entire life, somebody that's was damn near like family to me. So I dedicate this show to my guy, Ramante Davis, who passed away this past Sunday at the age of 48. To his family, his wife, his daughters, it's it's something that I'm still trying to process. But to my guy, man, we gonna miss you. Like he was one of my biggest supporters. And I never actually got an opportunity to have him come and sit down on this pod, which was something that I did want to do. But again, I want to dedicate this show um, to my guy. I know he's up watching. He's up there watching me, and so yeah, man. I'm gonna get out of here on that note. Y'all know what it is. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive. Because negative energy is trash. Until next week, y'all. Peace.